You are really important to me. Not in the simple way a word can hold meaning, but in the way breath is important to lungs, in the way light is important to dawn, in the way roots are important to trees that wish to stand through every season. My wife, when I say you matter to me, I am saying that my days shape themselves around you. The hours bend gently in your direction. Even silence feels different. When I know you are near, love is not only roses in spring, nor whispered promises under a silver moon. Love is endurance. Love is choosing each other when the skies grow heavy and the winds test the doors of our home. And ours is built on honesty. Honesty, the brave art of opening our hearts without armor, without disguise. It is telling you when I am afraid, when I am unsure, when I have stumbled. It is listening when you speak your truth, even when it trembles, even when it is hard. My wife, I cherish the way we can sit together and lay our thoughts bare on the table, like simple bread and water, no pretense, no performance, just truth, steady and nourishing. Trust is the bridge we cross every single day. It is invisible, yet strong enough to carry the weight of our dreams. It is knowing that when I close my eyes, you guard my heart. It is knowing that when you lean on me, you will not fall. Trust is not loud. It does not boast. It grows quietly through kept promises, through gentle reassurances, through the 1,000 small moments where we choose loyalty over doubt, and tolerance, sweet, patient tolerance, the quiet hero of lasting love. It is understanding that we are both imperfect, that some days you will be tired, and some days I will be stubborn. It is forgiving the sharp edges and celebrating the soft ones. It is making room for each other's moods, for each other's histories, for each other's flaws. My wife, love is not the absence of storms. It is learning to hold hands while the thunder speaks. It is standing side by side and saying, we will not let this break us. You are important to me because you see me, not only as I am, but as I am becoming. You believe in the better parts of me. Even when I struggle to find them, you remind me that strength can be gentle, that leadership can kneel in humility, that a man is not measured by pride, but by the way he loves his wife. In your laughter, I find relief. In your tears, I find purpose. In your embrace, I find home. Home, not walls, not ceilings, but the warmth of your presence, the quiet comfort of your voice, calling my name, the steady rhythm of your heart when I rest beside you at night. My wife, our love is not perfect, and that is what makes it real. We have disagreed, we have misunderstood, we have had moments where words felt heavier than they should, But through it all, we return to honesty. We return to trust. We return to tolerance. We return to each other. There is something sacred about choosing the same person again and again. Not because it is easy, but because it is true. You are important to me because you are my partner. In every sense of the word, you walk with me, not behind, not ahead, but beside. When I dream, you encourage me. When I doubt, you steady me. When I fall, you lift me without reminding me of the fall. And I promise, my wife, to be the same for you. To speak honestly, even when my voice shakes. To protect your trust, like the most precious treasure. To practice patience when frustration knocks at the door. Love endures, not because it is forced, but because it is nurtured. It is watered with kind words. It is strengthened with understanding. It is protected with faithfulness. I look at you and I see more than beauty. I see courage. The courage to love deeply. The courage to forgive quickly. The courage to stay committed in a world that often runs away. My wife, you are my reminder that love is a decision made daily. It is waking up and choosing to care, choosing to listen, choosing to try again. After a hard conversation, it is laughing together over simple things. It is planning futures with hopeful hearts. It is holding on to each other when the world feels uncertain. You are important to me because you make ordinary days extraordinary. A simple meal becomes a feast. When shared with you, a quiet evening becomes precious. When your hand rests in mine, even the busiest mornings carry sweetness. When I see your smile, there will be years ahead of us. Some bright with celebration, some shadowed with challenge. But I am not afraid, because love that is honest does not crumble easily. Love that is built on trust does not sway with rumors. Love that practices tolerance does not break under pressure. My wife, if ever the road grows long, remember this. You are really important to me. Not for what you do, not for what you give, but for who you are, for your kindness, for your resilience, for the way you love with your whole heart. I will guard our honesty like a sacred flame. I will protect our trust like a priceless jewel.